Hey gang, today we have made one of the biggest purchases since moving into our new house in Winter Garden. We bought a golf cart, and if you guys want to take a little golf cart tour ride with us of downtown Winter Garden, you gotta come along.
It's based off our name.
We're back today doing another home vlog. I know that you guys loved so much us showing you our first initial move-in to this new house in Winter Garden, and I want to show you some updates. We even have to do some painting, we have to build some tables, and of course we got to take an inaugural test drive on our brand new golf cart. Let me go show you this thing. And we have even bought a little fire pit. We might have to warm that up a little bit later and show you guys, but this is kind of what we're going to be working on today. I found these as well on Facebook Marketplace. Really nice full wood chairs, but of course this pink chippy paint will not do, so we need, I think with the stone out here kind of being light gray and dark gray, I want to run to Ace and try to see if we can get some like gray spray paint. I think especially with the crevices of the chairs, it'll be much easier to use like a spray paint over like hand painting. So that's another little task we got to do today. Here she is right here in all her glory. It is an Easy Go cart. We found her, believe it or not, on Facebook Marketplace. Her top is off right now because we've already been working on her. Travis already lifted her and put brand new tires as well. I think I want to keep this like kind of vintage seat. We just got to clean it up. I mean, look at this. It is the shell of a golf cart, but she still runs, she still works. We could still test drive her. Now, we had looked at a bunch of new golf carts. You can finance them pretty cheap at a monthly rate, but Travis kind of wanted a project. We wanted something that we could like really make ours. So we kind of started just looking on Facebook Marketplace, and this one was not a bad deal. Obviously, we're gonna have to put a little money into it, but I think by the end, we'll be very, very proud of our new addition to our Winter Garden fleet. I think it's time. We gotta go get Trav so he can drive while I'm showing you guys. We're gonna put these tires to the test. Hopefully they can get us downtown Winter Garden. We're gonna go straight down Plant Street, and I'm gonna kind of give you guys a little visual tour. And then you know we gotta grab some Winter Garden lunch. You gotta do it. And everything has really been coming together except for this area. We really do not have a dining table yet, but luckily our table and chairs have come in, I guess. But like, how is a table, legs, and 4 chairs in that box? I don't understand. We're gonna figure out together. We're gonna have to build that a little bit later. All right, she has been totally charging up here. This thing, I mean, how old is this, Trav? Trav, tell us about your new baby here. Give us the stats.
It's a 1995.
you like things from the 90s. They just have a good vibe. Anything else that other people that know about car or golf cart things would care about, like engine or tire related things that I did not explain? I mainly talked about how cute the seat was.
I just put a lift on it. Nothing crazy special, but yeah. And then like 23-inch tires, which are pretty big for a golf cart. The other ones were a little skinny.
I literally said to him, I'm like, I don't even think I can get up here. Like, this is a little jump, but hey, I guess that means we'll be able to drive extra smooth. But let's turn this thing on, see what it sounds like. I think that looks good on you, Trav.
There is no starting it, it's electric.
Oh, boogie, woogie, woogie. And that's very loud. Let's just leave the top off. It's very loud. All right, I'm getting on. Oh my goodness, and we're off. We are off, yes. We're kind of, the reason why we're test driving right now is because we're not really sure with these batteries being old, how long it will go. So we're gonna kind of just do a ride through really quick, but she's really driving smooth. And it is like the most perfect day to do a golf cart test drive, for sure. And you guys could see already another golf cart coming up behind me. So in case you didn't know, Winter Garden is definitely golf cart country. You might as well not live here unless you own a golf cart. So it was high priority, right?
Oh yeah. You didn't want to get one.
Well, I wanted to get one, but we didn't even have blinds yet for the house. And Travis is like, I found a golf cart. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. I'm glad we risked it. So far, She's running pretty good. And let me show you, we are officially on Plant Street right now, so let me show you some things. And first up on the right here, this is Plant Street Market. I've taken you guys here many a time before to check out the brewery. They have Crooked Can Brewery back there, and we actually did a tour of it. So check out that video below as well. And then right here, also to the right, is City Hall. Everyone always tells me it looks like kind of like Gotham from Batman. It does have that vibe. Speakers jamming out on the stop signs. Always music vibes. And then right here, also on the right, is a little Foxtail Coffee as well as Kelly's Ice Cream. And I love Kelly's Ice Cream because they have dairy-free ice cream. To the left, this is the old school classic Winter Garden Police Department. It even has like the old little police lanterns out front. And then this area coming up on the right is really, really fun for kids. It's like a little water splash pad. At night, it lights up as well and is really, really cool to look at. And across the street, this is pretty much the only gas station downtown. It's an old Sunoco. And gas, if you're wondering, is $3.35 right here. So not too bad for a downtown setting. This is the Garden Theater. They have different musical theater shows as well as movies. I love how that place looks. Axum Coffee, that's definitely where I get most of my coffee. We are heading into Centennial Plaza now. This is just a really beautiful little part of the Orange Trail, as well as like a little seating area under the shade with some beautiful water fountain. I love that. I love sitting by that water fountain. It's just so relaxing. Harold's Hot Dogs, if you know, you know. I call it the Chipotle of hot dog places. It's so cool. Even little cute bookstores. It's really fun to go in here. They have like a little kids nook in the back. And the Winter Garden Clock Tower will let you know that we have made our way to the front of Plant Street. It is the classic symbol that you are entering and or leaving downtown, as well as the Chessie train and the old fire truck. And if you guys want to come check out Winter Garden, literally this Saturday, February 24th from 11 to 10, they're having a music fest. 30 different performers, 6 stages, music genres, beer and wine vendors, of course, children activities. Bring your own lawn chair, but it is free admission. And so they will have this whole street, both sides of Plant Street will be blocked off. You won't be able to drive on it, but you'll be able to have a whole lot of fun on it. And right under the Centennial Clock Tower here, it says, in 1903, a few hardworking pioneers founded Winter Garden as a farming, citrus, and fishing town. 100 years later, from our neighborhoods to our downtown streetscapes, our citizens remain dedicated to preserving our unique quality of life. And it is definitely a unique quality getting to live near downtown Winter Garden. I just wake up and pinch myself every single day. If you guys have not come here to check it out, you definitely have to. And this shows you how much this city loves golf carts. There's even golf cart designated parking spots. We're gonna back right up into one. Oh, does that mean we have to hear that noise again? Is there a way to make that noise like sound more like BB-8 or something, Travis? Can we change the noise of our reverse?
Maybe.
What would you change it to be?
I don't know, something less annoying. But apparently you can't get rid of them totally because
It's like the law.
if you like accidentally back into a pedestrian or something, you'll probably get sued especially if you don't have a beeper on.
Yeah, that's true. We hopped off to stop at one of our favorite little places for lunch. It's the Deli downtown. They have great sandwiches, even some gluten-free bread. So my favorite things about the Deli is they have a lot of hot sauce. I pretty much consider this a hot sauce bar. And this is probably one of my favorites, the secret aardvark sauce. Any of these are really good. And then he's showing my next favorite part. They got old sarsaparillas, even some cheer wine, some Hanks, everything. Even the old school Cokes, Fantas, and Sprite. But today, I'm going for a classic. 1891 cream soda. I need like a glove or something to open this. It's always very pokey. Wait, does it twist?
Yeah.
I can't do it. Can you do it? Make the fun noise.
So do you going full send on that one?
Yep. And you wouldn't believe this, Trav, but it tastes very, very creamy-y. Trav went with the black cherry. He said he doesn't like it as much as my cream. I like it, but I can see what you mean. The cherry does kind of have that like cough medicine vibe, where the cream soda is just straight sugar. And for lunch, my go-to is their albacore tuna sandwich. It's with onion, cucumber, tomato, lettuce, and I get it on gluten-free bread for $8.99. And Travis got their must get when you come here. It's the buffalo chicken. It's beer braised chicken, marbleu, pickled celery, ranch, and buffalo sauce on Cuban for $8.50. And even though my name is not Promise, spelled with a C, I'm still very happy to see this deli bag. Thank you for grabbing my aardvark, Trav. This one's my favorite. This is the habanero aardvark. It's the best. And you got these too. I don't know if I've tried these. The yellowbird, hot sauces, a little serrano. And then whenever you get a sandwich here at the deli, they always give you a deli pickle as well as a little kiss. Here's a little kiss, Trav. I'd like to say I'm super interesting and I get a different item every time I come here. I always get the albacore tuna. It's so good. And I'm very picky about gluten-free bread, and I really like their gluten-free bread here. Never too much tuna, in my opinion.
Too much tuna.
So this was my favorite hot sauce. I would like a sponsorship, Aardvark. Hit me up. But Yellowbird just came in clutch. This is actually spicy too. If you're not a spice lord like me, do not try these ones. But if you like spice, these are very nice. How's the buffalo chicken? Is that giving you any heat, or is it just more of like a classic like buffalo?
It's a little bit hotter than a regular buffalo, but good flavor.
Yeah, really good flavor. The presentation is always messy. They're always like, it's our messiest sandwich, but it's worth the mess. Yeah, the Yellowbird, it's so good. And if you're new to this channel, you're probably wondering, why am I getting gluten-free bread? A couple months back, a lot of you guys have messaged me how I've been doing, because a couple months back, I was having some health problems. So I kind of try to do gluten-free, dairy-free, at least when I'm at home, on my days off. When I'm at Disney, I can do it sometimes, but sometimes it just gets too hard and I have to cheat. But thank you guys all who have like still been concerned about me. I'm still on my health journey. Just every time you see me at Disney, I usually am cheating. And how fancy are we now? I mean, I just cannot believe we have reserved golf cart parking. We're so fancy. We have to pay for this.
Fancy.
Just like VIP access to the deli. And before we head back to the house to start on some of our home projects, there's always one more place I like to take you guys, downtown Winter Garden, and that's because they have cool Disney vintage memorabilia. Let's check out if they have anything new over at Adjectives. Oh, this is great. Great Ubering. Trav, maybe you can just start Ubering on the golf cart. You can call it Goober.
Goober.
All right, let's head into Adjectives. This was not here when I was here last. That's cool. It's like a villain's puzzle that someone like put together. Only 45 bucks, and that's a really cool big piece of wall art. Oh, this is cool too. It's like a Disney Cruise Line from 2012 scrapbook, not even open. There's two of them. That's cool. It has like different little scrapbooking pages. You can put your little photos in there. This is only 10 bucks. The 100 Years of Magic. It's like a light up, like magical moment pin. That is wild. Does it light up? This is the sorcerer hat that used to be at MGM, but now Hollywood Studios. One for 15 bucks. They just have the coolest things. Like this is an actual Pete's Dragon animation cell going for $225, and then even some very cool limited pins in here as well. And this isn't a cell, but it's a really cool print of Snow White from 1994. $39 for that. Oh, and this is so sick. 45 bucks. It's like a puffy old school jacket. I knew it was reversible. All little sweaters back then were reversible. This is so cool, 45 bucks. I might have to get this. That is so sick. And Adjectives is just so dang cool, man. They just have all other like oddities and weird stuff and always something new vintage Disney to find. That they had some new stuff I hadn't seen in there before. I didn't get the jacket. I might come back for it, especially if the weather stays like this. But let's get back on this golf cart while the sun is still out and try to get some of these chores that we need to do at the house done. Dash, I told you we'd be back, and the golf cart worked really good, so we're definitely gonna take you out for a little ride in a bit if you want. He's so tired. But now that we're back home, I'm gonna get into my car and we're gonna go to Ace and pick the paint out for those chairs. I didn't want to risk it and take the cart. Like I said, it's still a work in progress, so I think it's a little bit too far. So we're gonna hop in the car and I need you guys to help pick out a paint color with me. And you can see I got my paint shirt on today, so even if I spill something on myself, it won't matter because Animal was already here. You guys can get this tee from Lake Buena Visitors in the description below. Let's head to Ace. Right here are our paint swatches. I think I'm gonna go with Rust-Oleum because right now Ace has a February sale for $5.99 each, and I think we're gonna need 3 of them because we have 3 items to paint, and I kind of want to go with a gray, so they have a flat smoke gray, a glossed smoke gray, a satin coastal gray, or charcoal gray. Of course I want to paint them black, but I think it'll show too much pollen and things like that. So I think I need to go with a more gray color, and the coastal gray, with us being on the coast a little bit here in Florida sometimes. Dasher, what you think? Do you think we should get rid of this pink color? I think so. It's kind of like salmon, if you know what I mean, if you're a Friends watcher. It's definitely a salmon color.
Faded salmon color.
Can you guys smell the smell through smell-o-vision of fresh paint? I certainly am smelling a lot of paint right now, but look how amazing the chairs turned out. I think this paint is great. I was wanting a little bit darker of a gray. This almost has like a blue tint to it. It looks a little more gray in real life than it's looking on the camera now, but these things are like basically brand new, and we got this set for like $75. You would not be able to get a brand new 2-table solid wood backyard patio chairs and table for 75 bucks. No way. It's definitely showing that it is way cooler and way more custom to reuse and recycle when you can. These things look brand spanking new. We are back on the car, and it is definitely sunset right now, and this guy is getting his sunset tour. Do you love the golf cart, bud? He's like sniffing everything. We're not gonna be able to stay out too long because this thing doesn't even have like the little windshield that you can like pull up when it's cold out. So we don't want to stay too much longer past sunset, but it's stunning right now. Golf carted to the beautiful Lake Apopka that you see behind me. This beautiful lake is right here in Winter Garden. It's so fun to come here and watch the sunset, but there's so much nature, so much beauty to look at, and an amazing place to end this day. Thank you guys so much for spending the day with us. There's definitely going to be more home vlogs coming because we just are so happy to be here in Winter Garden finally, and we're going to be working on the house a lot. As always, peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things. Love you guys. Bye.